Alrighty. Let's play some Spectrum versus Mojo. I've not played Spectrum in a while, so I'm excited about this. Spectrum is all about her three different forms: pulsar, photon, and gamma, which then modifies her incredibly lackluster 111 stat line to make it a 311 in any of those variations, as well as getting abilities when you flip to the different forms. So, like when you flip to gamma, you have +2 attack. After you change to this energy form, deal 1 damage to an enemy, which is going to be needed because Mojo has a stupid amount of health. Mojo has a lot of health. I think he has like starts with 18 on 2. Brutal. She's pretty insane with Ever Vigilant and What Doesn't Kill Me. Use the usual ready stuff. That would be fun. I like that. Just an always ready build. That sounds fun. Give Mojo a jetpack with the flight attachment. Make it a fair fight. Oof. Oof. I think a jetpack could. Mojo seems pretty big. It'd be a pretty big jetpack. I wish my dad would have used the Be Right Back stream when I was 9. Oh, jeez. Sitcom and horror? Alrighty, cool. That sounds fun. Sitcom and horror. That's going to make me. Oh, sitcom with Mojo is brutal. I think probably sitcom and crime would be the worst combo. I mean, I'm absolutely down to try it, sitcom and horror. But all of my Mad Titan Shadow cards were actually like printed a little bit off center. Kind of see it there on the Spectrum card. Sitcom and horror sounds like WandaVision. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Is that what we're kind of? Is that what we're kind of thinking? Is a protection deck, all ready always type deck? I'd be down with that. That sounds fun. I have a question for your Spirit Island stream tomorrow. I'm so excited. I'm gonna play while you stream. Who would be good for a reverse timer? The shadow that flicker like flame was shadow that flickers like flame. I think is the worst spirit in the game. So yeah. For a first timer, lightning swift strike is typically where I point people to. I think lightning is high power offense, gives you a lot of flexibility, showcases the game a little bit. So lightning swift strike is usually where I throw people. Yeah, yeah. Keep them in time every time you change. Yes. Oh, every time you change hero forms. Is that true? Oh, that's intense. No, it says when a character flips or leaves play, and so I don't think it's when I'm. I don't think that constitutes a character flipping. But I think just just so I guess it doesn't really matter. We could potentially go justice, but it says when a character flips or leaves play. And I think that I'm saying that Spectrum's changing of energy forms is not flipping. Playing Spectrum on the day of your broadband installer interview. Nice. I love running Spirit Island two-handed. The Spirit interactions where Spirit interactions are amazing in Spirit Island. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to play two-handed, but my wife and I play a lot, and she doesn't really like choosing the spirits, but she likes playing, and so I get to build the spirit combos, and you can get stupid. I think my favorite one was Lightning Swift Strike with it had the aspect that doubles your energy income but halves your card plays, and the only thing that slows that down is how you have to the only way you get cards with Lightning Swift Strike is on their reclaim growth action, and so it very much slows them down on how many cards they can actually have, and so it slows down how many majors they're able to get because it slows down how many minors. But you pair that with the mentor aspect of shifting memory of ages, which gives cards to light or gives cards to other spirits. So mentor just passes the cards and just gets around the only thing that holds lightning back, and it's insane. I remember it as change forms. I agree, flipping is cool. Okay. You got the fire and feather expansion, so you can play a fire spirit. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so used to Marvel Champions two handed that Spirit Island wasn't too much of a stretch. Spirit Spirit Island to me for some reason is harder than Marvel. I guess like I've played way more champions, so there is that. Um, but I've also tried it on the app, and I feel like the app is more challenging to see the information that you need to see in order to like play successfully. And so with two players, it just amplifies that. I think when um in like a normal setting, it'd be a little bit easier. What is Spirit Island Horizons? Spirit Island Horizons is a entry point into the game where it's basically it's a core box, but it's a little bit less what they count as less complex of a core box. Um, it's all the same cards as the core box. Um, the only difference is that they come with a lot of different spirits that are like lower complexity. I typically just recommend starting, especially if you're watching this channel, if you play these types of games, just start with the core box because it's going to be more content. It loses the nations as enemy things. Yep. So there's no adversaries or anything like that. So it streamlines the game, but you can also play that exact same streamlined version in the core box of Spirit Island. I think the benefit that it has is that it's much cheaper. But I think regardless, you're if you want to expand, you're probably going to buy the core box anyways. You can also find Horizons for 12. Yeah. And yeah. That's what I did. I just waited. I got Horizons from my I think my local game store for like $18 just for the spirits because the spirits are good. The spirits are pretty good. I love Spirit Island. Every time I play, I get so confused on what's doing just out of nowhere. I win. I know my biggest struggle is Spirit Island can be there's a lot going on, and the learning curve is pretty pretty significant. I love the enemy nations. I can't wait to punish them. England, but yes, nice. Understanding how my cards impact the game state and win. Yeah, yeah. The learning curve, not necessarily on like the rules, but on the strategy of Spirit Island, I think is fairly steep. Alrighty. After your turn ends, discard the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Place 1 threat here on your hero for each card discarded this way that does not belong to the Mojo encounter set. Mojo is not easy. Mojo is tough. I think we have to go with some sort of a rush strategy. Because we just deck out we lose, right? So after the encounter set deck resets, if there are no set aside modular sets remaining, the players lose the game. So we have some element of rush. We have to put some element of rush in there. Um, because we will deck out of this deck fast. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta remember it's a programming game. Yeah. Very similar to. Yeah. Um. Alrighty. My initial thought goes to Symbiote Suit. If we're doing an always ready, Symbiote Suit is the one to do it. It's gonna deck us out faster, but we will get more just ways to deal damage. We got Ever Vigilant. One, two, three. We'll run 3 copies of Ever Vigilant. Oh, ooh. Are any of these? Well, Blue Marvel's aerial. Are any of these aerial? No, they're all superpowers. I was like, if any of these were aerial, we could like look at running Power of Flight, but I don't think that's the call. What doesn't kill me? What doesn't kill me also allows us to just kind of take Mojo's attack. The one thing that we have going for us is Mojo does not have a lot of attack. So take damage, then ready up with what doesn't kill me. And heal. Def Focus is always a must for Spectrum. Excellent call because they're 900 superpower cards in there. Good call. Nice. We got another aerial thing, didn't we? I know we got Angel's Airy. Aerial intervention. When a character would take any amount of damage from an attack, exhaust an aerial character to prevent up to 3 of that damage. I don't know if I want to do that. What if we go leading blow? Leading blow, I think, works really well here because we'll have a 4 attack. Yeah, let's go leading blow. 3 copies of that. It's kind of interesting. I haven't really thought about leading blow outside of Drax. But leading blow works. Because it's whenever you make a basic attack, discard the top card of the encounter deck, which we are discarding the top card of the encounter deck again, which is adding to like our lost condition of decking out. But yeah, it'll be fine. Leading blow. Taunt. Taunt is actually not bad. Taunt is not bad here. Because I think we can just tank the 1 attack. Let's grab 2 copies of Taunt. It's not going to be the build around card, but I think Taunt could get us some of the damage that we need. Got our doubles. Never use Spectrum. What are some things that you consider for her decks? What are some things that I consider for her decks? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Whenever I'm thinking about Spectrum, I think the always readying is really good because she has pretty decent stats. She has very flexible stats. The challenge with Spectrum is that she can get in this rut where she gets stuck in one energy form, and that energy form could be an issue at that point. If you're not in the one that you want, she has cards that change it, but she cannot just change energy forms. She has to flip down and then flip into a different energy form. And so there's a little bit of awkwardness there, but hanging on to the speed of light or the speed of light, which is the card that makes her easy to change, is pretty good. Because she's able to then you don't have to play it. Main thing to remember is that changing your energy form upgrades counts as changing forms for things like Ready to Rumble. Good call, no feet. 2, 4, 6. Let's go Ready to Rumble. Grab 2 copies of Ready to Rumble. Let's grab what's his face? What's the green version of Kalu? Brother Voodoo. Grab Brother Voodoo. Apparently, I've not played. Perseverance is a good one. Yes, good call. Perseverance is a good one. Trying to figure out if Perseverance works in this deck. Mojo hits for a maximum of 2. Perseverance could block 4 damage. Yeah, I think Perseverance is worth it. Daredevil is in the art of Perseverance. Probably do want Daredevil because we're going to need a lot of thwarting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We definitely do want X because we need thwarting. I don't know if we need Quinn Carrier. She has a lot of resource generators already in our kit. Like Nick is a good call. Not Blocking Bird. Where's X? Just got Vision recently. Nice. Any good decks with Victor Mancha or Protector? They both seem very underwhelming to me. I like Victor Mancha in like Ultron or those types of decks where he just defends the minions. Protector I have not really ever used. Use Spectrum as a design stencil to make a custom champions of Deslin Row from a video game Infamous Second Son. Nice. 3 powers it can absorb, neon smoke and digital, ignoring oh, that's cool. That's cool. So the green Daredevil is not like Mag Murdoch, so you could take both Daredevils in the same deck. Yes. I said that very confidently, and I believe yes. I think so. I do believe so. Is there any aerial stuff in gray that got printed? I'm trying to think back to my angel stuff. Soaring acrobatics. Yes, let's go. Soaring acrobatics I think is more fun than it is impactful in this deck, but let's just try it. It's nice. Soaring acrobatics is flexible. It's nice. Cannonball is aerial. Yeah. Do we like Cannonball in this? I'm not 100% sure I like Cannonball in this, mainly because I don't have a ton of aerial cards in the deck. Oh, the answer 1.6. Fixed it. Nice. How many allies am I at? I guess the allies are not. I don't actually know if I want a ton of allies. I don't want allies to stick around. I'll say it like that. Because when they leave play, we throw threat on the main. I think I was thinking about Cannonball Friendly, so yes, I think I was thinking about that, but I don't know if I actually want it. I don't think I want any side schemes. I could go superpower training to get her resource generators out. What I found with Mojo is you just have to thwart so much that adding more threat or more thwarting that is needed is always challenging. That's what I assume because Green Daredevil doesn't have an alter ego identity. Yeah, nice. After you defend against an attack, I don't think I'm going to be defending against too many attacks. I think we're going to be taking a lot of that height advantage. While your identity has the aerial trait, reduce the amount of damage you take from each enemy attack by 1 when your turn begins. Discard this card. It seems like such a tough card. Go with another taunt. If I counted all the cards, you have 8 turns to win. Assuming no discard and counter cards ability. 8 turns to win. Alrighty. Well, that's fun. That's so fast. Pull your nemesis buys you 1 turn of discard. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, let's win fast then. We got 1 more card. I'm gonna throw your name at my interview. If they don't know Nelson Oliver cards, I don't want to be. Nice. Hearing Mojo always gives me nightmares of playing the X-Men game on Genesis. Oh, really? Nice. That's fun. What if we go Iron Fist? If we go Iron Fist, then Mojo's not activating. The other way, Darth Raven, that we can get around it is if we are in alter ego form, right? So if we're in alter ego form, we don't discard cards. So that's another way to kind of make that go a little faster. Is there any confused that I'm missing? I guess we could go Astonishing X-Men. to get a stun and confuse, and that's gonna block 2 cards. Let's do that. Cool. Iron Fist is always a good idea. Always. It's true. Then you have to have Luke Cage too. Losing the game because I didn't hit the reset button on the console like Xavier kept. Oh, that's funny. So like to actually win, you had to hit the reset button, like, or that's weird. That's funny. I love that. That's really interesting. Stun confused alter ego buys you more time. Yeah. So hopefully we can get there. Who knows? Ooh, alrighty. Mojo Mania. What did we say? We said horror and sitcom? Yeah. Ah. Horror and sitcom. Okay. Choose one modular set plus one modular set at random. Put the wheel of genres environment into place spinning. Flip this card. I forgot that you have to deal with 2 encounters. Mojo's tough. When revealed, choose one set aside encounter set at random, reveal a show environment, and shuffle the remaining cards into the encounter deck. We got even, odd. Odd, so we're going to go sitcom first. Our environment. Each obligation gains 1 acceleration icon. After a player discards an obligation, that player draws a card. We'll shuffle these guys in. I struggled with Gambit when I first played him. I kept throwing my cards, but all that did was annoy. Nice. That's funny. This starts with 10 threat, which is a lot of threat. We lose at 25. When revealed, choose one. When a character flips or leaves play, move all threat from that character to this scheme. When revealed, Mojo side 2. We're going to place 2 threats on each friendly character. After your turn ends, discard the top 4 cards of the encounter deck. Place 1 threat on your hero for each card. Each card that does not belong to the Mojo set. For each one. Okay. Alrighty. This will be fine. This will be fine. I'm okay. How are you? We start in alter ego form. Put all 3 energy form upgrades into play face down. After you change to this form, put all your energy forms face down. We flip up. If you change to this form, choose a face down energy form, and we are that form. So those are face down. Thinking, okay, what do we need? Honestly, Symbiote Suit turn 1 is not a horrible play. Not a great play. I think I'd rather get the resource generators online first. We could probably pass on the Symbiote Suit. But since we only have a limited number of turns to play, the Symbiote Suit could just not have an impact. We may just not see it, which could be an issue. Maybe not. May not be that bad. Why haven't your token people made a spinner for Mojo yet? Oh. That'd be cool. I do wish Monica had an actual ability in Alter Ego in addition to the Force. Yeah. That would be nice. Or an Alter Ego support. Like something for Alter Ego. It feels bad that it's like the only reason to come down to Alter Ego for Monica is to get out of a rut. Like there's no benefit really. Alrighty. Here we go. I got 3, 6, 11 hit points. Starting out with an energy like that. Pulsar Shield, Speed of Light, Taunt, X, Pulsar Shield. There is a world in which we play Professor X here and stay in Alter Ego. X can thwart. We're going to toss the Pulsar Shields. If we flip up the speed of light, we can change. Honestly, yeah. Hazard on Samurai Suit actually accelerates Mojo. Does that stat boost help you enough to offset? I think so. I think it does. Because the goal is to activate multiple times, and so it speeds up Mojo, but it also speeds us up, and we don't have to worry about healing as much. Because I think that's the biggest benefit. Is once we get double our hit points, we don't really have to worry about protecting ourselves, which speeds us up as well. And then we can play taunts more. I think I may hang on to those cards because depending on what we mulligan into determines if we do want to flip or stay down. Gamma Blast and a Leading Blow. I think we flip up at this point. I think a Gamma... Well, we can't play Gamma Blast. Stuck on something. So, actually, we can go Professor X, hang on to this, and just build a little bit more. If we flip up, we can play Taunt. We are foregoing a Gamma Blast, which is a little hard, but we play Taunt. We can honestly just take the hit. I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna flip up. I'm a noob, but I'm totally lost. Sorry, I'll be back when I get more. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hope you are. See ya. Okay. Also, if you have any questions, please just let me know. Happy to answer anything. I think Professor X comes up, takes the hit in the villain phase. Yeah, I think we're just going to discard some cards. Yeah. Okay. Let's flip up to Spectrum. Let's go to Photon. Whenever we flip into Photon, we're going to remove a threat from my scheme. No worries. See ya. Move a threat. We have a speed of light to change, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Let's use Taunt. This gets moved here, actually. Let's play Taunt. Villain attacks you. I'm going to take place one threat on each character you control. We take 1 damage. And we draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nice. Right now we have +3 thwart. Let's use Speed of Light to change into Pulsar form. Whenever we change to Pulsar form, we get to heal a damage. Resource generator, let's go and draw a card into a Gamma Blast. Let's use an energy to put energy duplication onto the table. We can exhaust energy duplication to generate the printed resource on our face-up card here. Speed of Light changes us into Gamma, which is the one that we want to be in. That gives us +2 attack. We deal 1 damage to Mojo. I'm going to draw into a Astonishing X-Men. Interesting. Energy duplication, leading blow, and a photon speed plays Professor X. We're going to confuse Mojo. Use X to go ahead and thwart 3 off this main. Going to take us down to 8. Okay. Let's punch Mojo for 3. 1, 2, 3. No way I'm playing Spectrum today for the first time. Nice. Any chance is the deck... no, this is a deck that we just built. Um, it's always be ready type deck. I consider Spectrum to be a good hero for beginners to understand deck flex. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good point. Let's use Gamma Blast to play Astonishing X-Men. Comes out with 5. Okay. Stand up. We draw 5 cards. What doesn't kill me? Nicholas Fury. Ready to Rumble. Symbiote Suit. And a Strength. Maybe, maybe. We'll add 1. Mojo's going to attack. We'll block with X. It's going to be 1 plus 3. Good block, Professor X. Good block, sir. Then our encounter card. Oh, wait, actually, go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're placing 2 threat on our scheme. Then he's attacking for a plus 3. Good block, Professor X. Because I forgot to do the force response here. Encounter card. Under fire, Surge. Reveal the top card in the encounter deck. Nowhere is safe. No, we're losing our resource. Duplication. That's sad. Brutal start. And an exhaustion. Surge, exhaust your identity. Oof. Spin to when revealed, choose to either spend 2 resources, Mojo schemes, or take 1 damage for each threat on your identity. I'll take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Energy duplication is easily one of my favorite card designs in the game. Almost a wild resource generator, but not. Yeah, it's so good. It's fun. Okay, well that's upsetting. I think I play Nick. Under fire exhaustion is terrible. Yeah, it wasn't great. And put a nowhere safe in there, so we lost our resource generator. All right, let's spend everything except for the symbiote suit to play Nick. Nick's going to draw us into a leading blow, ready to rumble, and a brother voodoo. Nick will thwart 2 here. Take this down to 2. Brother Voodoo will play a Ready to Rumble. Do we stay up? Do we stay up or do we flip down? I always forget the force response on Mojo too. Oh yeah, I forget it all the time. Okay, do we take the attack now? We have Nick as a blocker. We're just gonna stay up. I think we're just gonna stay up. We're gonna toss leading blow. Hopefully, be able to play symbiote suit and play. Just take the block. Yeah, probably have to get. That's kind of what I'm thinking, especially late game. Yeah, we got Ever Vigilant. Okay, that's nice. Daredevil. Soaring Acrobatics. What doesn't kill me? 2, 4, 5. Alrighty. We are in hero form, so we're going to discard 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 more threat onto the main, or onto Spectrum. Brutal. Go 1 or 3 here. Mojo's going to attack. I'll block with Nick. Plus 2. Good block, Nick. Good block, Nick. And encounter card is Director's Decisions. Take 1 damage for each threat. Cannot do that one. Mojo schemes. Spend 2 different resources. Oh, jeez. We'll let him scheme. But I think we still flip down. I don't think we can, actually. Because if we flip down, we go up to 14 threat. We'll go up to 15. He'll scheme for probably 5. That puts us at 20 threat. And I think we're just in a hole at that point. Did you say to swap Hydra Patrol from Mr. Hyde with Absorbing Man? Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a fun one to switch out because Hydra Patrol has things that prevent brute enemies from taking damage, and Absorbing Man's a brute. Mr. Hydra. Mr. Hydra. Um, I don't think Symbiote Suit is the play here. I want my resource generator back. Okay. What are we looking at? Ever Vigilant could be nice. We could just never flip down to Alter Ego. I mean, that's not the worst idea. It's just never flipping down to Alter Ego. But there are cards that are going to move this threat, I believe. This is too high cost of a deck, I think. We could attack for I honestly I think we need to attack for 6, use Ever Vigilant to remove some threats, and just continue to take some hits. What would you consider your win-loss ratio to be? Just curious. I would say an expert. I would say I win 70% of the games. Maybe less. Maybe less. Symbiote Suit. We could hang on for next turn. I don't have the money. How many doubles have we seen? We've seen 2 doubles as well. Regardless, I'm going to attack Mojo. 1, 2, 3. Daredevil and What Doesn't Kill Me will play Ever Vigilant, which will ready and remove 2 threat from the main. The nice thing about flipping down is it stops the deck. As long as I've been playing, I've yet to truly tackle expert. It's a different beast, but it's good. Designing a 2-player game once where one player plays a deck builder as Mr. Hyde against a worker placement Scotland Yard. Oh, that's fun. Hide and seek, nice. I really don't play standard anymore. I just play expert. Okay. The other option would be to wait until I can flip into not photon, but no, yeah, photon form, using my thwart card that can clear Astonishing X-Men, which can confuse Mojo again, and I can flip down at that point. Cards in Scotland Yard player would have more workers. The more body. Oh, that's cool. I'll remember that time the next time you play. No, that's fair. Yeah, there are some scenarios that I play standard. I prefer expert. There you go. Amend my statement. We'll punch Mojo for 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Do we hang on to both Symbiote Suit and Soaring Acrobatics? We'll toss Symbiote Suit. No, we need Symbiote Suit if we're gonna stay up. We'll toss Soaring Acrobatics. Hopefully, dig for a double. There's the Photon Speed. Yeah, so Photon Speed can clear Astonishing X-Men by itself. There's the Genius. Taunt also works. Ever Vigilant. Okay. So we can we can Photon Speed into a Taunt. Because then it'll be stunned. So that worked out really well, actually. Discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 more. So that puts us at 9 threat. That's going to be really challenging to flip down. Place 1. Mojo is going to attack us. We'll take it on the chin. It's going to be 1 total. Our encounter card is a Curtain Call. Move all threat from the character with the most threat to the main scheme. There you go. Get a free flip down now, team. So we're at 16. Woo! We're clear. We're clear of threat. That makes it harder. Alright, let's do this. Free to now that's seeing the glass half full. I'm an optimistic person. What can I say? Okay, let's punch Mojo. Keep up the pressure there. Let's use a genius to play a photon speed. Change the proton energy form. Go there. We're going to proc ready to rumble to stand up. After you change to this form, remove a threat from a scheme, and then we're going to remove 4 threat to clear Astonishing X-Men to stun and confuse Mojo. Okay. Spectrum will thwart for 3 here, take us down to 13. Ever Vigilant will play Taunt, which he is stunned. So we draw 1, 2, 3. I think we're just passing on Symbiote Suit at this point. We're going to go Symbiote Suit Pulsar Shield to play Energy Duplication. Energy Duplication plays Death Focus. I think that's too much of a tempo boost to ignore. We're going to flip to Alter Ego at this point. Stand up. We got 2, 4, 6, and because we are not in hero form, we do not trigger this force response there. Nelson, have you watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I have not watched the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. My wife has. She likes it. Wrong discard. Oh, thank you. My wife likes it, but I have not watched it. But it feels like something that I would like. I just finished The Boys, and I started a rewatch of Dexter. But I may should switch to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., especially with the new one coming out. You love that show? Nice. Yeah, I've heard really good things. I've heard really good things from people who have watched it, but I haven't heard of a ton of people watching it. Make some Powerpuff Girl villain custom set. Mojo Jojo. That's awesome. My favorite scenario is probably Hela. Got Leading Blow, Ever Vigilant, Gamma Blast, Blue Marvel, Taunt, and the Speed of Light. That's good. It's a lot of damage. Let's go 1 here. Confuse. And counter card is a Master Plan. We'll discard until we... Oh, Master Plan. Brutal. Okay, there you go. We deck out. If there are no encounter... After the encounter deck resets, if there are no set-aside modular encounter sets remaining, the players lose the game. Otherwise, flip this card. At the start of step 3 of the villain phase, deal encounter cards, randomly choose 1 set-aside modular set and reveal its show environment. Shuffle the rest of that modular set and place it on the top of the encounter deck. Deal the first player 2 face-down encounter cards and flip this card. Alrighty. So that's going to be brutal. I think I like Hela over Apocalypse 1, yeah. I think Apocalypse 1 is probably a better scenario in terms of like gameplay and mechanics wise. I just enjoy Hela more. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a good show, but I have tolerance for every episode being, oh no, now it's something. Nice. Alrighty, here we are. We're at 7 health. Alright. What, okay, we're flipping up. Flip up. Boom, just like that. I would think I want to end in Gamma form, which if we can use Gamma Blast to do that, that'd be great. We have a change form with the Speed of Light. So I think I want to go to Pulsar form. If you change to this form, we get to heal 1 damage. Cool. This game has inspired me with deck building and hero design for some of the sorts of games. Nice, that's cool. Classic mage builder where you have to pick an aspect like summoner, necromancer, or battle. Oh yeah, that's cool. Kind of like an archetype for a specific class. I like that. That's fun. Let's go speed of light to switch into photon form. We get to draw a card, which is a proton speed. Remove one threat from a scheme. We will use photon speed to play taunt. Mojo is going to attack us for 1, 4. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. That hurts. Get to draw what doesn't kill me. We're going to be resolving a stupid amount of encounter cards. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're going to have 4 encounter cards. So we probably do need to play Blue Marvel just for the health. Got 1, 2, 3. It's another Gamma Blast, which is pretty interesting. I kind of messed up here, didn't I? I'm not in Gamma form. Do I want to play Energy Duplication, Depth Focus, and a Gamma Blast can play Gamma Blast, getting me into Gamma form. I can then play What Doesn't Kill Me, Leading Blow, then I'm down 1 resource. So instead of What Doesn't Kill Me, I could play Blue Marvel. I think I want the healing, though. Blue Marvel is effectively healing. I want to play Blue Marvel because I can push the villain before I play Gamma Blast. So that's going to be what we do. Do you use Nick for draw only? I would say 98% of the time it's draw. Yeah. Nelson taunts the villain. Villain hits Nelson. Hey, that hurt. Hey, wait a second. I think this game needs more aspect interactions like Spider-Woman and Atom. There are a decent number. I feel like every wave we get at least 1. But I think I still like Spider-Woman the most. Very rare that either of the other options is better. The only one that I ever really use other than that is damage if I'm about to win the game. So we go Blue Marvel, change to Gamma form. We have Gamma Blast. Yeah, okay. Let's use What Doesn't Kill Me, and an Ever Vigilant to play Blue Marvel. When Blue Marvel enters play, we're going to switch to Gamma form. That will deal 1 damage to Mojo. Boom. I'm trying to think here if I may just hang on to Gamma Blast. I think I may want to just hang on to it just so that I have the answer next round. Yeah. So Spectrum will attack for 3. Blue Marvel will attack for 2. That's going to push Mojo into stage. Place 3 threat on each friendly character. At 3 and 3. Discard the top 5 cards of the deck. Okay. Comes in with 25 hit points because why not, right? So much health. All of the health. And I think we'll probably lose, but here we are. Energy Duplication, Depth Focus, Leading Blow. We'll play Gamma Blast to deal 7 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have Gamma Blast next turn. I think there's no way we win if we don't play Gamma Blast next turn. But we are about to just take all of the damage. Or all of the encounter cards, I should say. I'm hoping Winter Soldier doesn't cost an arm. We got Leading Blow. Pulsar Shield. Nick Fury. Energy Duplication. And an Energy. I don't have 6 cards. I don't know why I did that. Thinking of Wanda. Discard 5 cards. 3, 4, 5. Brutal. 5 more threats. Nah, just an arm. Ever heard of the X-Men Forget Me Not? No, I have not. Is that the power? Okay, so if we move all the threat to the main, we are looking at probably a loss. So we cannot chump with Blue Marvel, is what I'm saying. So that's a problem. Alright, so this goes to 5. Mojo's going to attack for 2. We could Pulsar Shield. But then we're stuck in a situation where we can Gamma Blast our way back. So let's defend. Energy Duplication plays Pulsar Shield. When your Swim Spectrum defends, change to Pulsar Energy form. We get to heal 1. And now we are defending for 3 to his attack of 2. Reveal this card. Move all the threat from the character with the most threat to the main scheme. Alrighty. There you go. So that takes us up to 23. Glad I did not chump with Blue Marvel. We take no damage. Okay. At the start of stage 3, we're going to shuffle these and put them on top and then deal ourselves 3 encounter cards. Can he only turn invisible when no one's looking? That's funny. He was one of the first X-Men, but no one remembers him. That's really, really funny. Watch me play. Insight 3, that is game. That's a bummer. Mojo's tough. Mojo is really challenging. Just so much threat. Ugh. Ow. I don't know if there's anything that I would have done differently. Losing energy duplication on turn 1 with the nowhere safe is brutal. That was brutal. That was really sad. Because I feel like we could have... There were a couple of times where... My deck was also expensive. I agree. Which I think is a lot of Spectrum's fault. Because I had a lot of card draw in there. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I would have put in there other than my cards. Other than the cards that I had in there. The most expensive card I have in there is Professor X that costs 3. Nick, I look at it, it's costing 2. I guess Brother Voodoo is also 3. No, Brother Voodoo's 2 because he gets a card. Symbiote Suit is 4, but you also get a card back, so it's really 3. Under Fire into Nowhere is safe, and Exhaustion was brutal. Yeah. Oof. We moved 17 threat to the main scheme off of the Curtain Call treacheries. That was brutal. Honestly, I feel like if I was playing Mojo again, I would go with a target acquired. Radioactive Man. It's Radioactive Man. He's not that bad, actually. So, potentially a Face the Past. I feel like Face the Past could work. Because if you have a Gamma Blast, you can take out Radioactive Man in one go. But target acquired would have canceled that threat, which we would have still been good, and just play target acquired. One that if we had played it before turn 1, we could have protected our energy duplication, but then also target acquired could prevent that from happening, which would be nice. Is target acquired a fist? I guess it doesn't really matter. Whenever Invisible Woman is playable, you got to do first play with your table empty. I got to go start making tacos. Nice. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Sweet. Awesome. Well, thank you all so very much for hanging out. I'm gonna be back tomorrow, at 10 a.m. to play some Spirit Island, which is the best board game in the world. And so we're gonna be playing some Spirit Island, tomorrow, right here, wherever you're watching this stream. So yeah, I hope everybody has just a great rest of their day, and we will see you tomorrow for some Spirit Island. Peace.